outset, I would like to congratulate you on taking dates from Anandji to organize a mega DSN program. As organizers, we go through a lot of challenges. Sometimes we go through challenges in the process of organizing. So here we have Anandji with us. We are so privileged to have Anandji with us, who has taken time off his hectic schedule to share based on his experiences of being in DSN for more than a decade and having conducted more than 600 mega DSNs. So Anandji, thank you for being here.
Jai Gurudev.
We really appreciate your presence at this time. First, I would like to start with a question where we want to know the effect of group sadhana. In Mahamantra, you say group sadhana is an important aspect in having mega DSN. So can you shed some light on that?
See, according to our Buddham Sharanam Gacchami, Sangam Sharanam Gacchami, Dhammam Sharanam Gacchami. So, what brings transformation is the presence of an enlightened master. If enlightened master, the second option is following the message of the enlightened master. Third is the Sangha. So Sangha plays a very, very major role to uplift the whole energy. In group sadhana, what happens? The person who is weak gets uplifted by the person who is strong. So everybody will come to the same level. When everybody is in the same level, then what happens? Only when our battery is charged, then you can recharge others' battery. When my battery is weak, I cannot recharge others' battery. And in Kali, Guruji in one of the talks has said very beautifully, in Kali Yuga, Sangha is the Shakti. So Sangha is very, very important. All those chapters who had mega DSNs, one of the main criteria was they had this group sadhana. So I can say for a mega DSN, sadhana is the foundation. When I get charged, with that charge, I charge others' battery. And then seva becomes expression of joy. Otherwise, seva becomes a drag. It becomes a burden. Seva should always be an expression of joy. I have got something very, very beautiful. I want to share this with others.
In some of the metro cities, we encountered this challenge, like for group sadhana, people are on different schedules. So having this 20-21 people for group sadhana becomes a challenge. So how to have such a big group sadhana size?
So big cities like metros, what we can do, area-wise group sadhana we can have. In different areas, we can have a group of 15-20 people doing group sadhana. The thumb rule is very simple. More the number of people doing group sadhana, that much easier the organizing becomes. So different areas can have different group sadhanas. And as a leader, as an art of living teacher, it is how we set the tone. The speed of the team is directly proportional to the speed of the group. And as a leader in Guruji, one of the talks he says very beautifully, leader is not who gets influenced by the situation, leader is who starts influencing the situation. So as a leader, we start influencing more and more people to come and be a part of this group sadhana. Then with the group sadhana, a historic DSN can happen. Then the whole art of living in the chapter can go to the next level.
Initially, when we planned this DSN, we had a good group of volunteers. But what happened as the time passed by, we don't see much support from the volunteers or even the local teachers. So we are just handful of 2-3 people organizing this DSN. Like how to do in such situations.
See, there is this rule called 80-20 rule, which means 80% of the work has been done only by 20% of the people. And usually in all the DSN, there will be only few people, 2-3 people who drive the whole energy. and handful of people with that sankalpa, with the intensity, can make such a huge difference. Let us suppose a 300 people DSN has been organized by 30 people. Then when this 300 people get transformed out because of this 30 people, each person, each volunteer or teacher will get the blessings of 300 divided by 30, that is of 10 people. And let us suppose this 300 people DSN is organized by only 2 people, then each volunteer or teacher will get the blessings of 150 people. So which is better?
Lesser number of people taking charge.
So when nobody does, fantastic. Be grateful that Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji has chosen me to be his pillar, to spread this divine Divya Samaj ka nirman. So act with that attitude of gratitude.
And in one of the Maha Mantras, you emphasized the work should start 3 months before. The registrations should start 3 months before. What challenge we encounter is when we go for registration, people say it's happening only after 3 months. Why to register now? So this process of registrations becomes a challenge sometimes. So what is your suggestion for that?
See, so many of us we would have planned our schedules to go for a picnic, for a vacation. For a 3-day picnic or for a 1-week picnic, you plan 5 months in advance. This DSN program is like a lifetime picnic. At least 3 months planning is very, very important. And in one of our teachers' meeting, Guruji was saying, very beautiful point. Babu was mentioning in one of our meeting. He said very beautifully, the DSN starts from the point you register. Once you register, okay, from this date to this date I am doing that course, your mind is already set for the DSN program. And the nature starts organizing itself to make that happen. To summarize, for a 6-day picnic, when you plan 6 months in advance, this is for a lifetime picnic. Of course, minimum 3 months planning is must. And we are all very grateful that the DSN courses now are happening so regularly. When I became a teacher about more than a decade before, I had to wait 1.5 years to do this DSN program because that time we had only 8 DSN teachers. And as Guruji says in one of the knowledge point very beautifully, what kind of time do we give to the divine? When we give third class time, the result will also be third class. Giving prime time to the divine is very, very important. So not only I give my prime time, seeing that all those people who come for, who we register them for our courses also should give that prime time. That is very, very important. What do you say?
Very true. And Anandji, we have been a part of organizing different programs in the past, and there are different ways of organizing. However, you insist on regular updates, particularly daily updates. So I just want to know why you insist on everyday updates and how to go about doing that everyday updates.
See, all the big things in life has happened one step at a time. Small steps taken every day, then the big things will automatically happen. Organizing a course is like a T20 cricket match. 200 is the chasing. What is the run rate? 10 runs. So if I don't hit 10 runs in a over, next over what will happen?
It adds up.
It adds up. So instead of, and let us suppose 10 overs, you have taken only 5 runs. What will happen to last 10 overs? It becomes a pressure, right?
Yes.
So seva should always be expression of joy. It should never be a pressure. It should always be a pressure. So this is a very, very scientific approach where small acts done every day will bring this result of organizing a 250 plus DSN program. So if 300 is in one of the talk, Guruji says, people should wait for DSN program. So let us suppose January 1st is a DSN, plan in such a way that December 1st we finish the registrations. So people should wait for the DSN programs. And all those cities who have followed this structure have got fantastic results. So basically we are not talking this. Our experience of organizing, conducting over 600 DSN programs, we have got this beautiful. So we thought instead of inventing something new, it's good to apply whatever has worked successfully all over the world. What do you say?
Very true. And Anandji, you insist on registrations by door-to-door seva. So many times we go door to door and people say why to register now, we will register later. Basically we want to know how to convert a discussion into a registration. Do you have any tips for that?
Basically in DSN we have this point, yes in the mind, yes reflects. No in the mind, no reflects. Whenever people are, so many things what happens is a projection of my own mind. If I had doubt about time, people will ask the same question. If I have doubt about money, people will ask the same question. When we go with a yes mind, automatically people will register. And never go to a person with the space of enrollment. Go with that space of making a difference in that person's life. When you go with that space of making a difference in that person's life, definitely that person will register. And the nature of the mind is to postpone all the good things. So similarly, when the nature of mind is like that, so we as an Art of Living volunteer or a teacher, when we know this nature, that we are come here to give something very, very beautiful. And when people pay that full paid registration of 4,000 or 5,000, then there is a commitment from that person that definitely he'll come to the course. Otherwise, we have seen in n number of organizing DSN where people pay part payment or when people pay no pay, they don't turn up for the course. So very, very important, whenever you go meet people, register them with the full payment. And if whenever they may give so many excuses, job problem, money problem, this problem, that problem. All I can say in my experience is, you have to just say, you take that one step, register by paying that 4,000, 5,000, whatever is the fees, and the divine will take 100 steps towards you. जब हम एक कदम लेते हैं, तो परमात्मा 100 कदम लेता है, लेकिन हमारे तरफ से एक कदम लेना बहुत जरूरी है. Because when I have a yes in the mind, the nature organizes itself to make it yes. What do you say?
Yeah, sure, yeah. And
basically people say only 3 problems. Money problem, time problem, and this course is not required for me. I still remember when I was in Bay Area, California, about 99, Bau had come for one of our very DSN program. There was one person who was unemployed from so many years, from so many months. So 99 itself, $600 was the DSN program fees in Bay Area. And this person comes to Bau and says, Bau, I don't have a job, so can I get some discount? Bau said very beautifully, he said, sell your furniture and come.
wow.
That was the conviction what Bau had on the program. And this student was very sincere, he sold his furniture, he had come for the course. And he did the DSN program. After the course, he got so much confidence that in 3 months, he started his own business. So when people give their prime time and prime money, then only they value the course. And also I like to share one of our very senior teacher, Vinodji. Vinodji usually starts a DSN program on Sunday. Sunday evening he starts, Monday, Tuesday and Wednesday. So once I asked Vinodji, why do you start a DSN only on a weekday, weekday, not on weekends? Vinodji said something very, very beautifully. This happened about 10 years back, but which has touched my heart very deeply. Vinodji said, all the development activities happens on weekdays. Only laundry happens on weekends. DSN is also a development activity. People should give their prime time as well as prime money. When people give their prime time and prime money, then they value the course. And in some instances we have seen one of our devotee in Mumbai, NP Singh, who is a Samsonite vice president, he had done a course with me. He was very inspired. For the next Art of Living course, he sponsored 25 people in Mumbai. 25 into 2500 rupees he had paid to do the Art of Living course. But it is so unfortunate that out of 25, only 3 people completed. So when
What
he
is
called
given
them,
for free?
when he called them, he said, "Oh, it's 6 o'clock, we could not get up." If the same thing, if he had paid from his pocket, do you think people would have done the same thing?
Definitely not.
Always people should give their prime time and prime money, then only they value for the course.
Definitely.
What do you say?
That's very true.
Yeah.
And one more challenge is what we encounter is, I am a part-time teacher and I have office and I also have families. And few of the volunteers working with me are also on similar timelines. So in spite of business, in spite of work, in spite of family commitments, how to focus on organizing this mega DSM?
See, managing business, office, relationship, art of living, balancing the whole thing, that balance is called as the art of living. Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar ji is managing 152 countries, 5,000 centers. Don't you think we all put together, can we take care of just one center? Yes, no?
Yeah.
I have several instances where people are successfully managing their business, their time, their family, in spite of that doing such fantastic work for the society. One of our teacher in Delhi, Dwarka, her name is Shilpika ji. She works for Jet Airways and her schedule 4 a.m. she gets up and almost 10 to 12 hours she works. 4 p.m. she comes back from office. 4 to 6 takes care of 2 kids, which 6 months and 3 years, and 6 to 9 again she teaches a course. And in Dwarka, Delhi, she is one of the top performing teachers. In spite of having a full-time job, full-time business, 2 small kids, how she balances the whole thing is mind-blowing. And when we manage our mind, time management is just mind management. When we manage our mind, time will manage by itself. So how to manage mind is by doing 3 times meditation. Meditation before breakfast, meditation before lunch, and meditation before dinner. More sattva we are, that much easier the organizing becomes. And Vandana Jain is our very dynamic teacher from Pune. She stays in a place called Hadapsar. She works for this company called IBM. Full-time job. 9 o'clock to 6 o'clock. But in spite of that, 6 to 8:30 a.m. she teaches a course. 9 to 6 IBM and 6:30 to 9:30 another course in the evening. She has a small baby, 1 year old, and she is one of the top performing teachers in whole of Pune. So how they manage?
So time management is mind management.
Mind management. Plus operating the whole thing with that attitude of gratitude. That Gurudev has given us such precious knowledge, and we have to feel that gratefulness where we are in a position where we can be a blessing in so many people's life. It's such a big blessing to be a blessing in people's life. When we operate with that space of gratitude, automatically everything comes. What do you say?
Very true. And one more challenge we have, Anandji, is we have taken up dates for this DSN, and we find there are advanced course happening and mega course, part 1 course happening, and blessings course happening. So there are attention on different courses. So in spite of all these courses, we find that the attention is diluted because of all these courses. So how to bring about a big DSN course when all other courses are happening?
As a main organizer, in Art of Living, there are more than 150 projects which is going on. As Guruji says in Patanjali Yoga Sutra, Eka Tattva Abhyasa. When we focus more than one thing at a time, then the result gets diluted. So, as a main organizer, as a main teacher, what I suggest you is, till this DSN program happens, you focus only on the DSN. Eat, breathe, sleep, think, dream. And after this, then you can do all the other projects. Plus, another thing is, DSN creates so many volunteers. You can empower these volunteers to take up all the other art of living projects. So simultaneously what can happen? A advanced course gives that inner peace, but DSN gives that outer dynamism. With the DSN you can organize another advanced course, but with advanced course you cannot organize DSN program. So Guruji has given this such a beautiful flavor of course DSN, where we empower people to take up different projects. So my suggestion to you is, till the DSN program, focus only on the DSN program. After the DSN program, we can do n number of things after the course.
Okay, that's indeed a good approach for organizing the big programs. In metro cities, particularly big cities, one of the challenges we encounter is finding halls for the program. Either they are very expensive or due to so many other schedules, halls are not available. So how to go about organizing in big cities?
See, from last year, only in Pune, we have been having about 12 DSN programs. Almost every month one DSN program. Plus, I still remember we had one DSN program in Andheri, Mumbai. It was a beautiful marriage hall which was costing more than 1.5 lakhs rupees per day. So 4 days means it was approximately 6 lakh rupees. But our teacher, Seema Lamba, before meeting the trustee, she took a sankalpa that I should finish this deal for 35,000 rupees for all the 4 days. Before going, she chanted 1008 times Om Namah Shiva chanting. With that attitude, with that space, with so much sattva, she met the trustee, and finally the trustee agreed to give all the 4 days for 35,000 rupees. So more sattva, more yes mind, automatically everything starts happening by itself. So whatever they say about the hall, when we go with that space of yes mind and that sattva, automatically, effortlessly things will start happening. My suggestion is you find out a hall in such a way that which is away from the residential places, so that because DSN is a high energy program, people should not get disturbed in and around. Plus, if it is summer, I definitely suggest you should have a AC hall, so that people are more comfortable to do Padma Sadhana, and we can have a Dhamaka DSN program.
Okay. So the next question is, it's an interesting question, or rather I would say it's a funny question.
Yeah, please. Yeah.
So when we enroll people, when we call through phone, they said they will give the amount contribution, but when we go home for door to door, the response was very different. To the extent sometimes they close homes, they close the door and go away somewhere, or the registration doesn't happen. So basically this phone call to door registration is not happening. So what is it we are lacking? What could be
See,
going wrong?
in this busy age where people are running in different directions, it is very easy for a person to say no in the phone. It is very easy for a person to say no. So very important, what we have to do is, before calling a person and telling that there is something very interesting happening in our city, I like to come and share that. Never tell that you are coming for a DSN registration. When you say that, that person will definitely not register. So take an appointment and say that I am from the Art of Living. I like to share something very interesting which is happening in the city. Never give the details in the phone. Create that sense of curiosity in that person. Meet that person personally. When you meet that person one-to-one, then automatically registration happens. And before entering the house, whether in a car or a two-wheeler, chant 1 or 2 minutes Om Namah Shivaya chanting. With that sattva, when you go, things are going to happen. Again and again I say that the whole process is about organizing your own mind, your own S mind. When Gurudev can take care of 152 countries, 5,000 centers, 12,000, 15,000 teachers, lakhs and lakhs of volunteers, we all put together, we can definitely organize one course. So this is just one opportunity what Gurudev has given us for us to go to the next level, to break our own inhibitions, to break our own barriers. In the olden times, when disciples used to go to the Guru, the Guru used to make disciple go home to home for begging for alms, so that they become ready for the knowledge. So this different process of seva, when we go home to home, so many things, our ego gets crushed, so many things gets organized by itself, and it's a very, very beautiful opportunity where we get to apply all the sutras of the art of living. When we go through that whole process thoroughly, our confidence level, our S mind is completely different. And with this confidence level, with this mind, when we start, it starts reflecting in our business, our job, our interviews, in all aspects of life, it starts influencing. So it's a very, very big privilege of being a core part of organizing this fantastic DSN program, where Gurudev has given us a beautiful chance to take our life to the next level. What do you say?
So it's like organizing others as well as organizing one's own self.
I can say it's more organizing ourselves.
One's own self.
Yeah.
Okay. And Anandji, during registrations, one of the challenges some of the volunteers encounter is courses happening starting from Thursday to Sunday. So Thursday, Fridays are working days. Won't it be a good idea to have the course on all the holidays?
As I told you before, giving prime time. When we give prime time, results will also be prime. So DSN people should not give leftover time, they should give their prime time. Whole of their life, if they cannot just give 3.5 days for themselves, what have we achieved in life?
Anandji, and another challenge which organizers commonly encounter is the course contribution. They find it either expensive, or in some areas such as taluka areas, they find they are not able to meet the expenses. Particularly in taluka areas, if you see the earnings of the family members are in the range of 10,000 per month or so, and there are situations where they want to do as couple. So there are some challenges with the contributions. How to address that and how to have big DSNs in such areas?
Maheshji, have you done DSN program?
Yes. Yeah.
So what is your experience? Can you put a price tag to the experience what you got from DSN program?
Definitely no.
Can you put a price tag?
Definitely no.
I have seen so many instances where, like one of our businessman Anil Bhai from Ghatkopar, his business increased 10-fold after doing the DSN program. Course fees was 4,000, but his turnover has become several crores now. And Rajiv Batra, who wanted to start a power project, from last so many months, several banks had rejected his loan. But after doing the DSN program, he got so much confidence that the loan was approved and the project was took off. It was inaugurated by His Holiness Sri Sri Ravi Shankar Ji in Sangla Valley, Himachal Pradesh. And he said in the inauguration that Rajiv Batra was sharing that this happened only because of the confidence what I got in DSN program. Otherwise it was impossible. So that 4,000, 5,000 what we pay, It's like investment for us to take our life to the next level. And one of our devotee, Sanjay ji, he had failed in his UPSC exam 2 times, but after doing the DSN program, his confidence increased so much that after the course, first attempt he finished the UPSC exam. So 4,000, 5,000 what we pay is investment. And as I told you before, when we give prime time and prime money, the result will also be prime. And let us suppose your friend met with an accident and doctor said surgery is inevitable and 2.5 lakhs is the surgery cost. And the friend cannot afford 2.5 lakhs. What will he do?
Gather money from people around and explain them the situations and try to pull in the money from different sources.
He will do whatever it takes you to do, right?
Definitely.
Why?
He see the necessity for that.
Exactly. When people come for the DSN program with that space, then what they take from the course is that much. So people should give their prime time as well as prime money. And that no mind that I don't have this 4,000, 5,000 rupees for the course, it means that that is very, very necessary for that person to do the DSN program. So DSN course is all about converting that no's into yes. Because yes mind is a very, very powerful. When we have the yes, automatically the life gets organizes itself to make it yes. So never in the DSN program, people should pay the full money and no concessions. Whether it is volunteers or Apex body members, people when they give the prime time and money, then only they honor the course. No?
Definitely. Actually, as you were sharing, I recall the experience once you shared regarding the Kathiawadi about, I think the organizer is Divesh ji. So, where you were saying the part 1 course contribution is 200 rupees, whereas the DSN contribution is 2,500 rupees. So, in spite of such a big difference in the contribution, this Divesh ji single-handedly could organize a DSN of 150 or 150.
We had about 200 plus in the DSN program. It's a very, very small taluka place in Gujarat.
So it's basically a reflection of our mind externally. That's
Perfect, yeah.
And Anandji, there are some areas where the organizer takes up dates. This is the first DSN they are organizing. Let me be more precise. Taluka areas, let's take for example, where there are no electronic media, there are no so-called mass publicity which is possible. So in such areas, how do we organize DSN in the scale of 250 people?
See, as I told you, DSN course happens by that one-to-one interaction. Home-to-home visit we should do. Like how let us suppose your brother's marriage is there or sister's marriage is there. How do you go? Do you email it?
Visit.
You visit. You have that personal touch. So DSN course also is like that. When we give that one-to-one connection, when we have that kind of belongingness with people, then only people will register. This mass media, emailing, Twitter, Facebook can act as a mahol, but it does not translate into registration. Only in so many DSNs we have seen that 99% of the registrations happens with one-to-one interaction.
Okay.
So whether it is a taluka place, one thing what matters is our commitment to the course. Recently I had a program in Buldana district in Maharashtra. The place is called Mangrurpet. There was this one volunteer whose name is Sachin, who had done my DSN program in Akola about 3 years back. This guy was so committed that 2 months, eat, breathe, sleep, think only about the DSN program. In between the DSN program, suddenly his marriage got fixed. But this guy was so committed for the DSN program. Monday evening is the marriage. till Monday afternoon, 2 o'clock, he was working for registrations. Evening he got married. Next day, after from morning onwards, he started again working for the course. And when I asked him, where did you go for honeymoon? He said, no time for honeymoon. And only after the DSN course, he planned the other things. So he had given such prime time for the marriage is a once in a lifetime event what happens in life. But in spite of that, such a intense transformation he had experienced because of a DSN program that when I visited Mangalore Peel, he made his wife also to do the DSN program.
Wow.
So that is the kind of transformation what I have seen because of DSN. It's one of the I can say according to me, out of all the Art of Living courses, DSN course is the best. Thank you Guruji for this beautiful course.
So it boils down to what value we give for this program. Also, as you were sharing before, operating from the space of gratitude.
Perfect,
You are the chosen instrument to organize this.
Yeah.
And Anandji, if time permits, I would like to ask something about your personal, organizing, which we heard, which can be inspiring for so many people. We want to find out the secrets behind your power of organizing. For example, we came to know that while you are an organizer, in a matter of 3 hours, you enrolled 32 people, 32 full paid registrations. Like, this appears like a miracle for us. How did that happen?
It's a very interesting event. This happened when I was a Part 1 teacher back in 2002. One of the organizers who had taken dates with Vinodji. Vinodji was my role model when he is my teacher's training course teacher. I have learned a lot of wonderful things with Vinodji. So this organizer had taken a date with Vinodji. Sunday evening course was starting. And because of so many challenges, this organizer could gather only five people for the course. And 6 o'clock Sunday evening, we had only 5 people. Then Vinodji said, we'll either postpone or cancel. I personally requested Vinodji, instead of starting on Sunday evening 6 o'clock, how about starting on Monday morning 6 o'clock?
Wow.
So we had only 12 hours for the program. And after 10 o'clock in the night, you cannot call anybody. So virtually I had only 4 hours. 4 hours. Each and every moment I have worked. Intense, that was a definition of intensity. Because I wanted whatever I have transformation, what I have experiences, I didn't want people should lose this opportunity. People should experience DSN program, that too with Vinodji. So I thought, come what may, this course should happen. That 4 hours, eat, breathe, sleep, think, dream, only about DSN. And in 4 hours, I could gather 31 people for the DSN program. So, Sankalpa, intensity, yes mind, that is the secret. And operating with the attitude of gratitude. Or with that, when we do, whole thing becomes like a game. For Sachin Tendulkar, playing cricket is not a burden. It's like a game. So when we take organizing also as a game, whether my yes mind is stronger or opposite mind's no mind is stronger. In our own thing, there is one thing called small mind and the big mind. So big mind, when we follow big mind, that is good for us in the long term. So many times our small mind negotiates with the big mind and says, why do sadhana today? Why not rest for another 1 hour? So if we listen to the small mind, which I lovingly call as Pappu in DSN program, so then I start going in the downward direction. But when we start listening to the big mind, which I call as leader in the DSN program, then life starts going in the upper direction. So basically, if the peon in the organization take decision for the whole organization, what will happen to the organization? The organization will go or no?
Yes, it will go down the drain.
It will go down the drain. Similarly, when we follow the small mind, when we follow all those things, that this cannot be done, when we follow the Pappu in us, we start going in a downward direction. Always follow the big mind, that is the leader in us. And leader is always based on commitment, and Pappu is always based on feeling. So my suggestion is basing our life on commitment, doing whatever it takes you to do.
This is indeed a great sharing, and we believe this can be inspiration for so many of us, and we believe so many Anandjis emerge out of the valuable time you are sharing with all of us. And I have we heard about your magic in Japan outside of India. It's not only India where you have created history or his story, you have created outside India as well. Can you shed some light on the magic of Japan? How is it possible? Like, we heard Japanese are so conservative and not many programs are happening, and you are given such a short timeline of only 7 days, I believe.
It was a very interesting experience. I visited Japan only for organizing his visit. But Guruji is known to put us in uncomfortable situations, challenging situations, because Guruji wants to bring the best in us. He wants to experience what we are actually capable of experiencing. There is a huge difference between where we are and where we can be. How to go from where we are to where we can be, DSN is the only solution. So Guruji does not want us to be just microphones telling, being like a parrot. He wants us to experience from where we are to where we can be. So when Guruji was casually mentioned that before coming back to India, why don't you conduct a DSN program? But I told Guruji, my visa is expiring in just 1 week. Guruji said, 1 week is there, no, organize and come. That means you have 4 days to conduct, 3 days to organize. And from last 10 years, Japan, Tokyo never had a DSN program. And people plan everything well in advance, 1 year, 6 months in advance. They thought that people have gone crazy. But I believe in only one thing. If Guruji says something, it will happen. When with that yes mind, and Japanese understand only Japanese. I know only English or Hindi, and there is no medium of communication, common medium of communication. Only one medium of communication was the language of commitment, the language of yes mind, the language of intensity, and the language of sankalpa. Only with this language we started working, and miracle happened. In 3 days we are able to organize a DSN program of 51 participants.
Wow. So this is such an inspiration. Outside India, in 3 days if we can do 51 people DSN, this is just reflecting on this, make us realize like we have 3 months time where we have to organize a DSN of 300, 250, that too in our own country. So this is such an inspiration, Anandji. Another aspect which we want to know from you is, we heard like in the whole of 1 year, only 1 week you take vacation. So remaining whole year you are engaged in conducting DSN programs across the globe. So like what inspires you to commit yourself for this cause and sacrifice your personal life or other activities, I may say?
For Sachin Tendulkar, cricket has never been a burden. It is always a passion. For me, Gurudev has blessed me as an Art of Living Part 1 teacher, Teachers Training Course teacher, Corporate Executive Program teacher, Art of Living course for Leaders and Decision Making, and DSN program. But my passion is teaching this DSN program, because I have seen n number of lives, how they have grown in leaps and bounds because of the DSN program. So Gurudev is my inspiration. Guruji works at least 18 to 20 hours every day. When Gurudev can take so much time for Divya Samaj Ka Nirman, and I feel that out of 6 billion people, he would have chosen anybody to be his instrument. But just the fact that Guruji has chosen me to be his instrument, that is that space. When we operate from the space of gratitude, automatically everything starts happening. River flowing is natural. For sun, giving light is natural. For me, conducting DSN, organizing DSN has become so natural. It has never been like a burden for me.
Wow. We certainly, we are really amazed to, have such inspirations amongst us. And this certainly caters for so many of our, organizing. We look forward to, take this as a lead example to do more such big programs. One last question for you, Anandji. While organizing, we see this trend of, right after, for example, when I did the DSN course, the energy level is so much, and we take the dates as a group for the DSN. While the time passes by, 1 month after taking the dates, the confidence level or enthusiasm goes down. So, my question to you is how to maintain that enthusiasm and confidence always?
3 things. One is 3M. Meditation before breakfast, before lunch and before dinner. Second thing is knowledge. Knowledge has organizing power. Knowledge organizes mind, mind organizes life. So when you're organizing DSN program, my personal suggestion to you is to listen to Ashtavakra Gita. Ashtavakra Gita gives you enormous strength to organizing. And third is surrender. All I believe is the divine will not give us any responsibility which I cannot do. The divine upsets our plan so that he can set his plan. The dog is giving, the divine has given dog such a big tail that only what it can manage. So dog has not given the tail of elephant. So if divine has given some responsibility, means he knows what. And when I know what I can do, I progress. When I don't know what I can do, my progress will be in leaps and bounds. So by organizing this DSN program, Guruji wants us to take our life to the next level. The process of organizing DSN is very painful, but the result is amazing. Before Art of Living, just addressing 2-3 people, 2-3 लोगों के सामने एड्रेस करना तो मेरा हाथ कांपता था, मेरे अंदर इतना झिझक था, इतना डर था, इतना वायवाय था। मैं पप्पू नहीं था, पप्पू का कैप्टन था मैं। अभी डीएसएन का कृपा से, गुरुदेव का कृपा से काफी सत्संग में 2-3 लाख लोग रहते हैं। काफी बार गुरुजी बोलते हैं एक टॉक देके आ, जब मैं बोलने लगता हूं लोग कांपने लगते हैं। ये सब हुआ है बोले तो गुरुजी की कृपा से है, डीएसएन की वजह से है। सो प्रोसेस बहुत पेनफुल है बट रिजल्ट अमेजिंग है। गन्ना शुगर केन को जितना क्रश करते हैं उतना अच्छा जूस मिलता है। सिमिलरली गोल्ड को जितना मारते हैं उतना शाइनिंग होता है। सो स्कल्प्टर जब वो मूर्ति को निकालता है वो तराशता है, एंड जो तराशने के लिए तैयार रहता है उसमें मूर्ति निकलता है। जो तराशने के लिए तैयार नहीं रहता है वो पत्थर के ऊपर लोग खड़े होते हैं। आप डिसाइड कीजिए आप मूर्ति का पत्थर बनना है, नहीं लोग जो खुदल के मूर्ति को पूजा करते हैं वो पत्थर बनना है। मूर्ति बनना है, नहीं फ्लोरिंग मार्बल बनना है, वो तो हमारे हाथ में है।
Wow. So I can relate it to the knowledge you often says that LG, like legwork and then leave it to Gurudev, where the miracle happens. So Anandji, we are very grateful that you are with us to share such of your inspirational stories, your personal experiences, and we believe hearing directly from you will certainly have a lot of impact, and this is going to create a wave of happiness across the globe. So thank you very much for your time, and we are very grateful for this.
Also, I'd like to add one last thing, that whenever we go for organizing, 5 SWs happen. 5 SWs. Some want to do the course, some won't. So what? Some people are waiting. Start working. Very simple formula. Some want to do the course, some won't. Some people are waiting. Start working. When we follow this 5 SW formula, organizing becomes very, very, very easy. Date of birth was not my choice. Date of birth was not my choice. Date of death is not my choice. But in between the date of birth and date of death, how I want to lead my life is definitely my choice. And how to lead this life, we cannot add years to our life, we cannot add years to life, but we definitely can add life to our years by doing this DSN program. So again, I say you're all very, very fortunate to be this beautiful instruments of our beloved master. Best of luck. Jai Gurudev. Enjoy your organizing. Thank you.
Thank you, Anandji. Jai Gurudev.